this is a short extended of what I just did, because I realized, especially for a Monday, I came across a little bit too much. You know, best in class. I came off like Hermione. So let's be a little bit nicer for the slower people in the room who don't move as fast, but still you move too soon. Still you need to learn. You really need to learn. Maybe that's why you burn. Maybe that's why you learn to earn, or you burn. You learn to earn, or you burn. Mommy can't help you. Daddy can't help you. The industry's making a slave out of you. And you want to make a slave out of me too? That's something you'll never do. Never say never. Oh, I can say never when it comes to that. I don't do what you do. So I can rock with somebody's music, but that doesn't mean I rock with you. You understand what I mean, boo? Some of you do. A few. I remember when parties were real. I remember when we danced how we feel. I remember how we can leave a drink at a table, at least I did, and come back and it'll be fine, but not today. People will try to roofie you. Why would you have to roofie somebody for sex? That shows right off the bat that you're not the best. Because if you're a real man, if you're a real woman, you wouldn't have to work any spells on somebody to get with them. That just shows the dummy slut in you. Just what would I do if I knew that was you? Maybe I should kill you. I'm just saying, I feel threatened. Don't let Val Jones feel threatened. She becomes like Anthony in the Twilight Zone. She'll put you in that cornfield of hell. Like Magnificent, she'll say, well, well, well. And by the way, none of that bullshit would sell. Cause you owe me money. They know who I'm talking to very well. I said this is going to be a nicer version of what I just did. Today is September 2nd, 2024, Labor Day. And it all adds up to 9, 10, 11, which is 2, 8 year, so 2 and 8, 1, pioneer. Which is back to me, cultivating faith, cultivating the faith in me. I don't need your religion or your ology or your asophy, whatever. I just do me. All I need is my book of Essenes, my Essene book of days, which has everything I need, really. I mean, I'm just finding out. It's funny how I'm slow on my own progress. But I like to feel my way through stuff, you know? It makes it fun for the journey. In fact, what does the book say today? Oh, this is going to be an interesting month. Let's see them copy this. There is but one human heart. Can you feel it? Okay, that's for me. You got that too? To you? Goddess. Bombastic side-eye. Okay, now we'll go with jokes. And this is before coffee or food too. Or CBD. The bountiful harvest is gathered. There are a lot of people, or maybe there's a few, who keeps talking about harvesting. And you gonna harvest on me? Well, maybe I should turn this around and harvest on you. Just what should I do? Be scared. Especially if you're not true. I have an entity on me. I have gods and goddesses on me. But what do you have on you? You know what? Did I see a video that this guy channeled some entities, some demon entities through DMT? Why would anybody do that? Why would you do that? Why would you? See, There are certain things I don't do. See, like when I see that, I tried to do that one time with my husband, and that did not work very well. When I start to, I don't do exorcisms. I don't. That is not my job description. Might have been back in the day, but not today. No wonder my mother took me to see The Exorcist. Okay, this is what we want me doing. Okay, see all of this. Like, none of this was scary to me. I mean, I read the book, The Exorcist, when people were tripping around here. It's funny how people trip around. You know, if people were really about the religion that they say they would have no fear like they do. So people show you right off the bat just how well their religion works for them. And that's why they're so busy trying to control you through their religion. You tell me, you ask me what church I go to, and you want to invite me to my church. Well, that's nice, but why? Why do you want me to come to your church? A lot of people want you to come to their church because if they feel like you're a little famous or you have a little bit of celebrity status, then you can bring that energy to their church, bring in more people. The Buddhists used to call it shakabuku. And I hated that. Shakabuku in people. If you NSA, you know what I... Well, Nisha and Soshi Buddhism, you know what I mean. I've never liked that. The Jehovah's Witnesses call it, witnessing. And by the way, Jehovah's Witness, Mormons, Jesus loves us. He loves us. That all seems like some Mormon shit to me. I mean, you don't see the bicycles out like you used to, but I know what I see when I see it. It's all the same energy. But what happens when there are no J's in the day? Do you accept that? You can't even accept the truth. The Aramaically speaking, and if we were speaking in Arabic too, I mean, what if you read those Bibles and those books in their original language? Some people did. Maybe I did. Anyway. The bountiful harvest is gathered. Morning focus, angel of life. Having gathered leaves, notice the veins. Study the veins in your own arms and hands. We're connected to the tree of life. But we're coming to fall, and you're going to see some leaves fall. Some leaves weren't sturdy on the tree. Some leaves have done what they needed to do, or they were never going to do it. Oh, wow. Now you're going to cut off? Now you're going to cut off? Now you're going to do a commercial break? I'm having an AI moment. Bombastic side eye. It's funny. I mean, I know, addicts gonna do what addicts gonna do. It's a desperation. Maybe there's some addicted members in the Illuminati too. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just a kid. Just doing me. I'm a good kid. Period. That's all you need to know. I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid. That's all I'm going to say. Meditation. The late summer days fill me with warmth and I am content. My life flows as a river rushing to the sea wherein all become one as I go and share the waters of my life as the laden trees share the fruits with all. Some people thought that I was going to share my food. No. You steal from me and I share my food with you. What would Jesus do? Which Jesus would that be? Was that the one Jesus that flipped over the tables and cussed out everybody? Y'all got this shit twisted, but you will not twist me. What do you see when you see? I'm already into 9 minutes shit. Let's get what I was saying. This is too long. This is a short version. Okay, so the word for today, since we already addressed the devil, for about an hour. I dressed that bitch down. But anyway, cultivate faith. Be impeccable with your word. That's it. Just be impeccable with the word. Say what you're going to do and do what you're going to say. Say what you're going to do and do what you say. People talk all the time, but they don't walk the walk. And that's why I can't play the game that way. If I see that you're that type of person, I'm not going to mess with you. I'm not going to, like, just because it's what the narrative says to do, I'm supposed to, like, play a role. I don't do beards. I'm not going to be a beard for you. I'm not doing that shit. And I'm not going to love you, because everybody in Hollywood just loves on each other, touching, feeling everybody. I remember when we could just party, man, without having to take our clothes off and do all that shit. I am not a strip pole person. I have done commercials for strip clubs, but that's not my shit. I'm not the bitch on the pole. Not knocking the ones that, because that's your job, you do what you do. I don't have a problem with you. But it's when you want to come after me and you become in that game too, like you literally going to try to like gang stalk me. Bitch, if I come after you, then your whole line is through. You're going to need more than that pole. What happens if I pole you? And some of you like get a certain high when I say that. And that's crazy. Only a crazy person would do that. It's like when I went to see my doctor and was getting some blood work done. And I was like, I hate that whole needle thing because needles aren't fun. He said, you should like not needles. Anybody who likes needles is insane. Anybody who loves needles is insane. It's one thing when you have to do it as a job. My mother did that. For those of you who just do needles that once I see the track lines on you, that's it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm through. And let's be real. A narcissist doesn't change. A narcissist will say they've changed, but they don't change. A narcissist is insane. They will convince themselves that they're right all the time. I have no time for that. So you're bound and determined by any means necessary. You're going to pull me into your crew. And if I don't, you're going to do what? Just what will you do? You want to play the fear tactic? It's a new day. Val Jones has come to play in her own way. I don't think any of you can handle me today. I brought your whole industry to your knees. Trust me, you want to kiss my feet, bitch. Say please. Please? Might I have a cup? You can't have a cup of shit. Well, you can have that. Be impeccable with your word. Cultivate your faith. Cultivate your faith. See that nice, beautiful flower? Some people want to fuck the flower. That's your problem. You don't fuck a flower. You love a flower. You love a flower. You nourish it. You take care of it. If you can't take care of what you have, if you can't take care of your body, how can you take care of anybody else? If you can't take care of your own body, anyone who cannot take care of their own body, your health is your wealth. Anyone who can't take care of their own body, anybody who drinks themselves to death, drug themselves to death, try to play on people for their wealth, a grifter, a shapeshifter, a con artist, a conny person, and that's all they do. But they want to convince you that they're true when they're lying with everything they say. A pathological liar will say something out of their mouth and they believe that is true. You can tell it by their actions. Forget what they say. It's not what they say, it's what they do. It's always what they do. Not what they say, is what they do. Faith is not what you say. Faith is what you do. Faith is not what you say. Faith is what you do. Faith is not what you say. Faith is what you do. And I see you, boo. Looking at you. Looking at me. Looking at a tragedy. But that has nothing to do with me. I was a lesson for you, and you were a lesson for me. So I'm just going to let it be. Cultivate your faith naturally. Cultivate your faith without DMT. Cultivate your faith. No drugs, no wine, no, here's that cup. I don't know what's in that cup. And let's be real, Catholics. Why did that crazy nun go so mad? Maybe she was raped. Oh, but we can't say that word anymore, right? Yeah. Is it social media hate? Is he social media fakes? Is he social media snakes? It's time to put them to sleep. Different era, it seems. Age of Aquarius, yes, 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 yes. This is what we call a flip. Val Jones is that good. I'm in my midheaven Aquarius stage. Can't you tell? She is all the rage. And oh my God, when she hits the stage, everybody just goes, oh my God. Yes, goddess. Cultivate your faith. To have great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will is undivided when your word isn't dissipated by doubt. The power of your word becomes even stronger. To have great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. Now, before some narcissist takes this the wrong way, but let me say this, because the whole world is in a Saturn return, okay? So you got a narcissist and say, yeah, that's the same thing I'm saying. You can't have doubt. You got to believe. You got to believe. You just got to believe. But when this shit continues to not work out, then bitch, you got to stop believing there's something that you're doing. You're not planting your seeds right. I'm just saying that's the math, but you don't do math right. You got it in your head, but you know what? Really, your head is stuck in a sunken bed of despair and drugs and just a whole bunch of shit that don't work. But you gone berserk and you thinking, well, I'm just gonna believe because I know I'm a queen, I'm a king, I'm this. You right now, you're nothing. Compared to Saturn, you're absolutely nothing. You have made yourself the highest of the high. Now you are God, okay? Now you are the God in your life. You're the God of everything, but you're not. But you're not, though. But you're not. So you can't be the God of people either, because you're not even the God of you. You can't even take care of you. You don't even live in yourself. To you, you can't even be true. So how are you going to be true to somebody else? And I'm just saying, honestly, stop trying to be the Lord over everybody, control everybody's lives just for a narrative of just for a few or a tea. And you need to really miss me. I don't know. Do what you want to do. There's going to always be victims out there, and they're going to, and you know what? I get it. I get it. You cannot save everybody. I get it. That was a lesson for me. I'm out of the saving game. This year, I'm about my therapy. Just me. Just me. Nope. I'm in a nice little, I like where I'm at. And I'm good. I got this wonderful, nice bubble of powerful magic around me. Just me and mom and daddy and my crew. Very, very few. Cultivating my faith. Because this flower is blooming up out of the doo-doo. I'm blooming up out of the manure. I'm showing you, this is my master class of how I grew up out of the manure to cultivate this beautiful flower to make my dough. Hashtag Val's making bread. Hashtag Val's making bread. Hashtag Val's making bread. Straight to your head. That's what I said. Cultivate faith today. Happy Labor Day. When it's real, you know it. Because he'll show it. Not just speak it. Peace.